Hey loves, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video is the drafting of this beautiful corset. As you can see on the screen, it's called the funnel corset. You can see how it's looking. It has a normal bustier. So if this sounds like what you're interested to learn, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share, and also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. So guys, let's get into the drafting part. I've gone ahead to draw out my basic body. As you can see what we have on the paper. So for the neck width, I used 3 inches, and I also altered the neck depth. So I used 4 inches for the neck depth. At the shoulder slope, I came down by ½ inch. From that ½ inch, I connected to my armhole length. Okay, from the shoulder, you're going to come down by your bust point, your under bust, your waistline, and the full length of the top. So the full length of the top is going to be around 2 to 23 inches. So after doing that, now go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple measurement into 2. Then you divide it and input it on the lines, as you can see me doing. So after doing it, towards the center front on the under bust line, I'm going to just mark 1 inch at that part. So if you're of a smaller size, go ahead and mark 0.75 at that part. Okay, now towards the side, I'm going to mark 1.5 inches. If you're of a smaller size, also use 1.5. If you're a bigger size, mark 2 inches at that part. On the waistline, you are going to take ½ inch from what you got on the under bust. Okay, so you are going to mark it at both sides of the line. You can see what I'm doing. Towards the side front, minus ½ inch from what you got on the under bust line. Then at the side, do the same, minus ½ inch. So you're going to place it on the waistline and also on the hip line. Okay, so which is the full length of the paper. Then after that, go ahead and connect the points together. After connecting, guys, I'm going to connect from the bust point to the under bust like so. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking my time and I'm using my pattern master in doing this. So you can use your free hand. Okay, so after connecting, now I'm going to divide what I have at the shoulder point into 2. Okay, so go ahead and divide it into 2 to get the midpoint. So after getting the midpoint, now I'm going to just connect all the way to the bust point, just like this. Very easy. So after doing that, now I'm going to check the distance I have from the bust point to the under bust, and I got 3.5 inches. So I'm going to just place it on the bust point upward like this to get the upper chest line. So you can see what I'm doing on the paper. So after that, now I'm going to just divide the armhole length into 2 to get the midpoint. From that midpoint, go in by ½ inch like so. Now on the upper chest line, I'm going to mark 1 inch at both sides of the line. This will help to tighten up this part, that is tighten up the upper part. Okay, so that your bust will not come out when you bend down. Okay, so this is it. Then after that, now this is going to have a sweetheart neckline. So this depends on how deep you want the sweetheart part to be. So I came down by ½ inch from my chest line. Okay, then after that, go ahead and input your body measurement like the way we normally do. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can also divide your bust by 4, place it there. Then you are going to replace the that you have at that part. Okay, very easy. So the next thing now to do is to just connect your armhole curve like this. You can see what we are having now on the under bust. I'm going to take my under bust measurement divided by 4. You can see what I'm having. So I have 7.5. I placed it there. On the waistline also, I'm going to divide my waist by 4. Then I got 8 inches. I added it there. On the lower part of the paper, which is going to be the hip line, so I divided my hip by 4 and I marked it out at the bottom of that paper. After doing that, guys, go ahead and connect all the points together like so. Okay, so the next thing now we are going to do is to get the midpoint of this part, which is the waistline. On the waistline like this, get the midpoint. So we are going to just rule out a straight line all the way downward like this. Okay, so after doing that, now on the waistline, I'm going to tighten my waist to give me that snatch waist area. Okay, I'm snatching my waist by 2 inches, so I'm going to give this part half inch, so that is at both sides of the line. I'm marked out 0.25 at both sides of the line, so I'm also going to do the same at the other side of the front, so making 1 inch. Also at the back, I'm also going to give it 1 inch. Okay, so making 2 inches at the waist snatching. The next thing I'm going to do is to come down from my bust point by 2. I'm going to just connect it all the way like this. So this is going to be the bust dart, and from this dart I'm going to just connect it all the way to the armhole area, just like this. You can see. Now coming to the funnel part, that is the funnel corset, I came down by half inch from my bust point like this, and you are going to just connect it all the way to the midpoint like this. You can see the midpoint of your bust span. You can see, just connect it like this. Then after that, I'm also going to connect from that point all the way to the armhole area. Okay, make sure the armhole part of the funnel corset is up to the upper chest line. Okay, so make sure it's up to the upper chest line to bring out the beauty. So you can see what we are having, guys. Now I'm going to slash open those that we have at this part, so that I'll be able to close the bust that we have on this area. So whenever you are making a corset, guys, please always remember to take out your bust dart. Okay, so I advise you have your bust dart to give you that fitting at the back. After closing the bust dart, guys, I'm going to just take my tape and I'm going to just tape it down like this. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to tape it down. So after taping this down, guys, I'm going to just match up this part. So you can see that this part is having a shortage, so I'm going to just rule out this line to balance it up like this. Okay, now I'm going to just cut out the side. We are going to just place this on this paper like so to trace out the funnel corset. Remember, this has 2 corsets. Okay, it has the main bustier and it has the funnel part. I'm going to just trace out the funnel part of this corset. You can see what I'm doing. So you need to have your tracing wheel. It's very, very important when you are drafting out a pattern. So I'm just going to trace it out, guys. So after tracing it out, guys, this is what the funnel corset is looking like, and I went ahead to label it 1, 2 and 3. So after labeling, guys, I'm going to just cut this out.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play.
So guys, after cutting the funnel part, I'm going to just go ahead and cut out the bustier area. Okay, so this is the bustier part. Go ahead and cut it out.
I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change.
After cutting, this is what we have for the front. I'm going to just label this, and this is the yoke. You can see the bustier part has a yoke, and this is the funnel corset. This is the funnel corset. I'm going to just place everything like this, so you can see the pieces. We have 6 pieces plus the yoke at the top. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on the back pattern. So guys, this is the back pattern, guys. Now I'm going to just go ahead and measure this out. Remember, the back is also going to have a yoke. I'm going to just take my normal body measurement, as you can see. So go ahead and input your basic body measurements. I'm going to just input my armhole length like so, and I came down to my waistline. You can see, remember, the half length for the back and the half length for the front is not going to be the same because of the bust that we have. So just go ahead and subtract 2 inches from the front half length. So the front half length is 16.5 minus 2 inches, so the back half length is going to be 14.5. I hope this is clear. So guys, after getting the waistline, I also went down by 5 inches, so that is the length of the top. Then at the bottom of the paper is going to serve as a hip length. It's going to serve as a hip length. Okay, so at that point, go ahead and divide your hip measurement by 4 and add it at the bottom part of that paper. Okay, to give us the shape at the actual top length. You can see what we are having. After that, go ahead and connect the points together. So after connecting the point, guys, I'm going to mark 2 inches. You can see what we are having. So make sure you mark 2 inches. That is going to be the back opening, because this is going to have an eyelet or a loop. Okay, I'm going to divide what I have at the waist area. So remember to input your waist measurement at that part. Okay, so after dividing it, remember I said I'm going to be snatching the back by 1 inch. Okay, so remember the back has 2 parts, so this part I'm going to give ½ inch to that. So go ahead and mark out 0.25 at both sides of the line for the waist snatching. So after that, guys, I'm going to just go ahead and match up the front side and the back side to see if they align together. And you can see that there's a little shortage at the top, so I went ahead to replace it. Okay, so just go ahead and match it up. So after getting it right, I went ahead to cut it out. After cutting, guys, this is all the pieces we are having. So for me, it's not going to have a yoke, so the front and the back is not going to have a yoke. Okay, so that is why I left the yoke part of the front. So go ahead and add all your necessary stitching allowance at the side, at the top, at the bottom. Okay, so thank you so much for today's tutorial. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video if you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Okay, bye.